Be afraid. Be very afraid. One life-sucking Metroid survived the first Metroid adventure, and it's multiplying rapidly. You must help Samus save the universe again in Metroid 2. So we're giving you more power and mightier weapons to search a bigger world where hundreds of strange enemy life forms lurk. Destroy or be destroyed.
Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, only on Game Boy.
The future is in your hands.
Dave Thomas is still traveling the world over looking for new foods for Wendy's.
No thanks, I just ate.
Hey.
Hi. Boy, I sure could go for a big Dave's Deluxe.
It's back. Made with a quarter-pound of fresh beef, cheese, 3 strips of bacon, sauteed onions. The works.
Hey, this isn't Piccadilly.
Come in for another Big Dave's Deluxe, only at Wendy's.
There's no place like home.
Jordache Basics. Jordache.
Behold the fair Princess Gwendolyn. Of course, I wasn't always as glamorous. You see, a long time ago in a kingdom far away, I was playing this new game called Pretty Pretty Princess. It was my turn, and I got the royal earrings, the necklace, the ring, then I got the crown. And poof! Here I am, Pretty Pretty Princess Gwendolyn, and the ruler of the entire universe.
New Pretty Pretty Princess, the jewelry dress-up game from Golden.
Tonight,
you don't graduate until you grab this pebble.
In living color.
Give me the stone!
You're gonna laugh out loud. Then,
could you fill this up?
Will Rock pass a fertility test?
I ain't making love to no plastic cup.
Catch an all-new Rock. And Al Bundy has a shoe groupie.
You can forget about having sex with me ever again.
Already did.
Tonight, beginning at 8 on Fox 5.
What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Make a statement without saying a
word. They called him the Hunter. They said he was the best at electronic survivor shot. We were about to find out. I'm hit! When you're hit, you feel it. The blast from your vibro helmet's like nothing you felt before. 6 quick hits and Tim was deactivated.
It's just you and me now.
And only one of us would survive. I switched to rapid fire. No! Now it's just me! Electronic survivor shot, the ultimate adventure game.
Left Bart Simpson battling deadly space mutants and acclaims best-selling video game Bart versus the Space Mutants. And now it's Bart versus the world.
Wow!
As Bart Mania continues to spread.
Mow the lawn. I got better things to do.
And now Portable Bart Mania in Escape from Camp Deadly for Game Boy.
Hey.
Bart Mania now comes 3 ways for your NES and Game Boy from Acclaim.
Oh, man.
Having been a victim of incest, I drank and I drugged to escape my memories. Then my brother died on his 26th birthday in an alcohol-related accident. I became an absolute mess. I would binge 4 to 5 days at a time, not knowing where I had been or what I had done. I wanted to save myself. I didn't know how. It took a supervisor from work to get me into treatment. And it is the best thing that has ever happened to me. You too can save yourself. Call now.
National Recovery Institutes Group.
The fastest 9.6 turbo hovercraft in the world. Typhoon 2. 9.6 turbo power to fly over land and water on a cushion of air. Do a 360. 3 powerful motors. It's the fastest. Typhoon 2 and Mini Typhoon 2. Batteries sold separately.
There's a cologne that preferred men prefer.
Preferred stock cologne from the House of Stetson. Smooth and extra special.
Preferred stock cologne. What preferred
gotta go.
Hey, guy, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check this out. Brand new 16-bit Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. Wow!
What's this one?
Oh, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega Genesis. Hey, look at these radical colors, huh?
Wow, Sonic's fast, too.
No, over here.
I like Genesis, and it costs a lot less.
Wait, kid, that game
I'll
there.
take Sonic and Genesis.
I knew that.
Sonic the Hedgehog. More action, more speed. Sega Genesis, it's a whole lot more for less.
This Christmas is about to kick off with a bang. Bruce Willis, Damon Wayans, The Last Boy Scout.
This ain't no game, Flash.
Rated R. Starts Friday, December 13th at a theater near you.
I was scared to take the HIV test. I knew once I did, there was no turning back. Now that I know, though, I can go on about my life. Make some goals. I'm working hard to stay healthy. Think about going back to school. Now I'm motivated to do the things I've always wanted to do. Life seems so much more important now.
For information on the prevention and treatment of HIV, call 1-800-342-AIDS.
Total Control Racing, TCR. Gotta steer to win. Turn the wheel to change lanes. Turn again and take the lead. Now you've got to steer to win. Steering, passing, blocking. Now if you want to win, you really have to drive. TCR. Total Control Racing. Gotta steer to win. TCR, new from Tyco.
Freedom.
Lady Stetson. Independence. A declaration of independence. Wear it.
Fast Tracks. Tracks gives you fast reaction, instant traction, awesome 360s with rechargeable 9.6V turbo power. Fast Tracks really tears. New radio control Fast Tracks and Fast Tracks pickup. Batteries not included.
If they made it to the top of the charts, you'll see them on this show. The 1991 Billboard Music Awards, Monday, December 9th.
The Thanksgiving sale at NBO. 20 to 50% off everything in the store. That's all merchandise. Suits, jackets, shirts, pants, ties. And coats, tuxedos, robes, and gloves. Everything in the store. 20 to 50% off this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Open Friday and Saturday from 9 to 11. Open Sundays 10 to 8.
Presenting Girl Talk 2nd edition for the way young ladies really play.
It's about time they invented a game that teaches young ladies to act properly. This game, Girl Talk, stresses manners.
Make a funny face and hold it for 30 seconds.
We dare you! Girl Talk 2nd edition, the game of truth or dare that lets girls be girls.
And it emphasizes poise and posture.
Try Girl Talk and Girl Talk 2nd edition.
Watch A Current Affair weeknights at 7:30 on Fox 5.
Living large, yes, a living large. Living large, yes, a living large. Living large, yes, a living large. Levi's big jeans, it's a living large. I said, the bigger you think, the bigger you are, the bigger the jeans wherever you are. Yeah, as I would say, the bigger the friend, the bigger the fun, the bigger the mess whenever you're done. You're living large, yes, you're living large. In a Levi's big jeans, Lord, you're living large. You're living large, yes, you're living large.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. One life-sucking Metroid survived the first Metroid adventure, and it's multiplying rapidly. You must help Samus save the universe again in Metroid 2. So we're giving you more power and mightier weapons to search a bigger world where hundreds of strange enemy life forms lurk. Destroy or be destroyed.
Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, only on Game Boy.
The future is in your hands.
Here's coffee. You know, my decaffeinated is darker than yours.
And you wake up perkier, and your newspaper's more in-depth.
Wait.
So...
I'll do it again. Here's your brand, my Folgers Crystals, mountain grown. I'm filling. I'm pouring. I'm darker.
Okay. Can I have a taste?
Sure.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals, so dark and rich. Shouldn't you switch?
You know, your decaffeinated is darker than mine.
Busy bees go up.
Busy bees go down.
Play school, busy bees go round and round.
At Play School, we know learning toys should be fun, so we made a whole line of Busy Beads and Sesame Street Busy Beads. Curious fingers love grabbing the colorful beads and pushing them all over.
Busy bees go bounce, kids love the sound as they crank busy bees around and round.
New Deluxe Action Busy Beads has a super action crank, Busy Bead bouncers, and only Play School's Busy Beads have a lifetime guarantee.
Let's get busy bees are the kind of fun that lasts and lasts.
There's a cologne that preferred men prefer.
Preferred stock cologne from the House of Stetson. Smooth and extra special.
Preferred stock cologne. What preferred men prefer.
Freedom.
Lady Stetson.
Independence.
A declaration of independence. Wear it.
I really couldn't find anything that really worked or looked natural until I seen a commercial on Hair Club for Men. And I thought, well, why don't I send away for the brochure?
Our booklet contains a comprehensive discussion about hair loss, Hair Club's non-surgical strand-by-strand method, and our latest innovation, the Polyfuse method, which literally fuses top-quality human hair to your own hair.
When I went to the Hair Club and I got my system, it really gave me more ways to be able to do my hair, and I could do it in more of a 90s fashion, and that made me feel a lot more comfortable when you're in clubs and, you know, wanting to ask people to dance, and you don't want to look like you're 40 when you're 24, 23 years old.
Once I had the process done, now I can be spontaneous. I can swim when I want to and not worry about my hair, towel dry my hair, get out, catch some rays, and the wind doesn't affect me anymore. I don't mind the wind at all.
And by the way, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.